Hello and welcome into our Thursday embroidery check-in, machine embroidery check-in. My name is Latasha Jackson. I am the owner and operator of Soul Fervent Embroidery. Each week on Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock Central Time, we come and we go live to do some type of beginner machine embroidery project. So if this is your first time, welcome in. And if this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back in and hanging out over here. So I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see here. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I'm live on Facebook as well. Let me take a look over here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I missed you guys last week. Even though I came in on Monday, I still missed y'all. So welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see here. Let's see if I'm live over here. I tried to go live on Facebook over here. Hey, and I am live. Welcome in, everybody, over in Facebook land. Welcome in. Let's see here. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all week is going great. It's almost Friday. Thank goodness, right? Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Give me some ones in the comments if y'all can hear me okay. Let's see here. Wait a minute here. I think I lost y'all. Okay, I'm still alive. Let's see here. I think I lost y'all a minute here. Welcome in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let's see here. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all, welcome in. And thank y'all for the number ones as well. Thank you. Y'all, listen, I'm ready to go ahead and get started, y'all. But I'm give us a few more minutes here, like a minute or so. Going to be doing let's see here. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Let's see here. Just a moment. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm going to check a few of the comments here. And then we're going to hop right on into what we're doing tonight, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see. Baby Giant Services is saying good evening. Oh, wrong one here. Baby Giant Services is saying good evening, everyone. Hello, Baby Giant Services, and welcome to you. Thank you for coming in. And GGT is saying hi, Latasha. Hello. Welcome in. And Andrea Craig is saying hi. I like that you posted the item. We will see. Awesome. Thank you so much for giving me that feedback. I was just excited, y'all. I just went on there and posted something up front. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you. Mr. just saying good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Miss Eartha is saying hello, Latasha, and everyone. Hello to you, Miss Eartha. Welcome in. Nicole Jones is saying hello, everyone. Hello and welcome to you. Welcome. Miss Gigi is saying, click the like button on your way into the chat, or if you haven't already. Thank you, Miss Gigi. There you go. Thank you so much for that. And Wanderlust, okay, she's giving me number one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Miss Kingsbury Crafts is saying hello to you and welcome in. Wanderlux is saying hello, everyone. Hello and welcome to you. We're so glad that you stopped in. Hello, Capricia. She's saying good evening. Good evening to you as well. Thank you for coming in. Miss Betty is saying good evening, everyone. Hello to you and welcome in. Y'all listen, y'all know I'm already ready, right? Ready to go ahead and get started. And we are live in Facebook land tonight, y'all. This is my first time streaming over there. So if you are in Facebook land, welcome in. Welcome to you. Thank you for hopping on. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all, because I'm set up and I'm ready now. I'm ready to go. I had a few extra days off and I had my project already together. So for the ones that was here last week, let's see here. The ones that was here last week, what was it last week? It was probably maybe about 2 weeks ago. But this is what I did that week. It's an Embroider Buddy. It's a sheep. Y'all, look how precious that is. Wait a minute, wrong way now. They won't look at the camera. Look at the camera now. Look. Okay, so this is what we did a few weeks ago, right? So we did this on the multi-needle machine. But this week, I wanted to do another one because I had another one to do. But tonight, I'm going to do it on the single needle machine. So for our single needle owners out there, we're going to use a single needle tonight because this can be done on a single needle, right? So I'm going to set this one over to the side here. And this is the one we're going to do tonight, guys. This is actually a giraffe. Look how cute. Look how cute. And again, it says the company, it says Embroider Buddy, and it's called a Blankey. It's a Blankey Buddy Giraffe, right? So we're going to go ahead and stitch this one here. Look how cute, y'all. Trying to show y'all the bottom of it too. Yeah, I already have it labeled already on here. So yes, so this is for a little girl. So at first I was like, okay, I don't know what color to do, but I have this color that I'm gonna go with. I'm just add the name in the same, pretty much the same placement as the other one, but I'm gonna use this thread to go with it. And I hope this is okay. The inside of the ear. Wait a minute now, where the camera at, right? So this is the color. So it's not exact, but I think by the time it's on here in this area here, I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, y'all. So 1 second here, because I'm ready to get started, y'all. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move along, y'all. So I was going to go ahead and hoop this before starting, but I said no. Since I'm doing it on the single needle machine, I wanted to share how I find my placement on here for our single needles machine owners, because it's not the same. I was about to say it's the same on a single needle as it is on a multi-needle, but it's different, you know, same end product, but you have to approach it a different way to stitch it, right? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to set this to the side, y'all, because I'm ready to jump on in, okay? I'm ready to get started. And Miss Betty is saying she liked the color. Thank you, Miss Betty. Thank you. Because at first I was kind of going back and forth. I didn't know what to do. So thank you. And Miss Gigi say the color looks like a good match. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for confirmation. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started, right? So I'm going to be using my PE 800 tonight. Let's see here. 1 second, y'all. Thought I was ready. But I got a little too much going on over here. So let's see. 1 second here. Go ahead and take out to the other camera. Let's see here. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Y'all the real MVPs. You heard me? Okay, so let's go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. All right, y'all. So this is what we're working on. Well, this is, I'm going to be using my 5x7 hoop tonight. And let's see here. So I'm going to be using tearaway. Well, let me see, because on the other one I did, I can kind of see the stabilizer in like behind it. So I want to do, I was thinking about maybe doing tearaway, but I'm probably going to do cutaway because this one is a different color, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the cutaway because this one here, I thought, well, y'all probably can kind of see it somewhat behind it. I don't know if y'all can see where the stabilizer is. So that's why I was thinking maybe I'll do tearaway and like a poly mesh behind it. So, but this font is pretty thick. Y'all look at that tension, y'all. Oh, okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead because I'm gonna test it out and see how it works. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna be using a 5x7 hoop. I have a piece of tearaway here. And I'm going to use 2 sheets of the poly mesh. Okay. And the reason why, because with that being a thick font, because it's going to be the same font that I'm using for the one I did last week, right? So I figured I'll just kind of cross hatch it to give it a little bit more stability, right? Okay. So let's see here. And I have my fan on down here because I'm going to turn it off just a second. So I'm going to be using the basting adhesive. And the reason why I'm using that, I'm using it for a few different reasons tonight, actually. So I'm going to be using the tearaway. And then I'm going to be using poly mesh. And then another piece of poly mesh cross-hatched. Right? And when I mean cross-hatch, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see the texture in it. So to add more stability, I'm going to go one way, this way, and then I'm going to place the other one this way. And that's what I mean by cross-hatching it, right? So to give it a little bit more stability, right? So where I'll be using the basting spray or the basting adhesive, I'm going to lightly spray my tearaway. And then I'm going to go on with my first piece of no-show poly mesh. Lightly spray it here and go on with my next piece of poly mesh. And the reason why that I'm doing that, because when you use the basting adhesive or the basting spray, that's going to kind of give you a little bit more protection as far as it moving around. Because it's this that you can see that this poly mesh is truly not the right size for this hoop, but because I have the tearaway underneath that's going to be hooped first, I'm not worried too much about it. That's why I'll just go ahead and pretty much almost like, I was about to say floating, but some of it will be hooped in here. Okay. So, and also an important thing is I'm going to use my cutaway here first. And then I'm going to put my poly mesh because when you finish stitching this out, because the tearaway is going to be on the back of the product, you'll be able to rip that away. So the order that you put it in is very important if you're doing it like this, right? And so the poly mesh, I want that to be the first thing against my product. So when you tear the tearaway, you're good to go. You don't have, because if you do it this way, you have your poly mesh on the back, and then you have the tearaway here. You'll tear it away, but it still be some between the product and your other layer. So that's the reason why I'm doing it this way. You want to be sure that your poly mesh is touching your product, if that makes sense. Y'all give me some twos if y'all understood what I was saying. I hope y'all understood what I'm saying, because I know I did talk a lot about it. Okay, just a moment here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move right on along. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for the twos, y'all. So y'all understood what I was saying. Okay, great. So also, because I'm doing this on camera, I'm gonna spray this here at my workstation, the basting adhesive. Normally, if I am working in here by myself and if I'm not on live, I would literally take this, take it outside my shop and spray it, because you don't really want to spray it and then it causes all the buildup and all that stuff. That's not too fun to deal with, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. And also I have another larger piece of tearaway here that I'll be using to kind of spray on that I'm working on top of. So it's not directly on my my workstation. And I also turn my fan off too, y'all, because I don't want that blowing everywhere. Okay, so let's focus. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna move my hoop to the side for a second. And y'all excuse my hoops, y'all, because I know y'all see that. I did listen, let me tell y'all something. I did try to clean them, but I always soak just the top. I normally don't soak the bottom because I don't know how the metal will react to cleaning it. But I did soak these. Remember, we talked about it last week, and how I normally clean it is with hot water and Dawn, let it soak overnight, and then just remove it. So y'all excuse this part, okay? Excuse it. So anyway, let's focus. Let's get started here. Okay, so this is, again, this is just my workplace here that I'm trying to avoid getting everything so very sticky, right? So this is what I'm actually going to use in the hoop. This is tearaway. So I'm going to lightly spritz this. And the purpose of me doing it here is to hold this one down, the poly mesh, when I get ready to go on with the poly mesh, right? Okay, let's see here. Trying to make sure I got it going the right way. And so my first piece that I go on with, I'm going to go this way so my angle is hanging off the side there. Now just smooth it on there. And then I'm going to use just a little bit more spray adhesive to go with my other piece that I'm going to crosshatch. And I'm going to go straight on this way. So the one that's on the top, my hoop will catch both sides of this, because this is 8 inches. So the hoop will catch some of the part of this here on the side. Okay, so we got that done. Excuse me. So just trying to loosen this hoop up a tiny bit here to be sure that it works. And thank y'all again so much for hopping in here, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's go. Let's go ahead and just trying to make sure that it's loose enough to just kind of sit right on in there, so I don't have to do too much adjusting. So, and you know, one other thing that I wanted to point out, because with the brother machine, can y'all see that little arrow right there that is facing down? Uh-oh, wrong way. When you're hooping, you want to be sure that, because there's also a triangle here, you want to make sure those are facing each other, and that's at the top of the hoop. So I just want to share that because that helps with making sure things are lined up. Okay, anyway, let's focus. So let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and hoop my stabilizer. Excuse me. And we're gonna go on here. Where is your at now? Okay, let's focus here. And just slide that on in there. Alrighty, so let's make sure it's tightened up enough here. And just tightening up here. Oh, that looks so bad, huh, y'all? Sorry, y'all. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and I just had my. Let me grab my grid, y'all. I just had it in my hand. Okay, step away. Okay, here it is right here. It's behind the machine. Okay, so I'm gonna use my grid to find to mark my to help find my placement. Okay, so the arrow's up there. Make sure that I can read the A, B, and C down here when it's facing me, right? Okay. So let's see here. I'm trying to think what I want to use. I'll usually do that water soluble pen. But when you're using adhesive on here too, because I'm gonna float this giraffe, right? And when you're floating, if you use this type of pen here, the water, it's disappearing ink. It's air and water soluble. Let's focus now. Okay, it's not. Okay, there it is. One side is air and water soluble, and the other side is water soluble. So after you finish your product, it's supposed to disappear. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But anyway, so I like to use this sometimes to kind of mark things. But because I'm going to be using adhesive spray to hold down my giraffe, I think I'm going to just, I'm going to go ahead and try to see. Because when you're using this spray adhesive, it might get rid of it. So that's the thing I was kind of worried about. But we're going to try it and see. We're going to just go ahead and go for it. So I'm just marking here to find my placement. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to use a ruler to connect those. And hopefully the adhesive spray won't disappear when I spray it. Okay, so I'm just trying to connect those. Yep. It's not straight. Kind of bit a little far too down, too far down over there. Okay, so that's good there. And I'm just going to connect these here. You got to be careful with these too, because like I say, sometimes it doesn't disappear and then it's on your product. You have to kind of spray it a few times before it actually finally disappear. Okay, so that's okay right there. It's not perfect, but it's going to be all right. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and get my giraffe prepared. Set this to the side right here. And I somewhat found like the middle of it already. So the way that this is, let's see here. Get back at the design here because I had just a moment. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull it back up. Okay, so the way that I want this to go onto the machine, these are the brackets that go onto the machine. So I want it to lay this way so the head is off the machine. Well, no, it's going to be off the machine, but it's going to be in a different place. I'll explain that in a second. but I want the bulky part to be hanging off the machine versus in the throat of the machine. If that, I hope that makes sense. Okay. So I want to start by, and again, I'm gonna float this. I'm not gonna hoop it. Okay, so let me just show y'all how I found the placement here. And I'm probably gonna be going the long way, but to me, I go the long way just to be sure that I'm double checking myself, I guess you can say. So the way that I found the placement, I found the seam that runs down the back of it. Now, take note, I don't know if y'all can see the seam right here and this seam right here. They're just a tad bit off, and a little further up or down here, it's even more off. It was another area that I seen that it was kind of off. So, but this right here, the one in the back, this is the back of the head. So this is pretty much spot on. So what I did, I took this here, I folded it down the back with the seam, and I'm going to be doing double work just to show how I found the placement. And I mean double work. Okay, so I have the seam here, kind of smoothing it out. I'm just kind of showing y'all how I'm doing it. And then I put a pin where it's, so that marks the middle of the front of the gown, of the blankie, right? So with the single needle, I'm thinking about doing this like a onesie, right? So one second here, guys. One moment. All right, y'all. It's been great, Facebook. Y'all, YouTube land over here. Y'all let Facebook know we're going to go ahead and exit. If y'all want to join in, y'all have to hop over on YouTube, guys. Hop over on YouTube to catch us over here. And let's see here. Let me try to find the link, see if I can. Okay, I don't know where to pull the link up, y'all. Facebook, if y'all enjoying this, let me know because I'll let y'all stay. I'm just testing out over here. We're just testing it out. So, okay. Okay, let's focus. So let's get back to this. So when I found the placement on the outside of the blankie, I put a pin right here on this side, right? Now, the way that I'm going to hoop this, I was thinking about hooping it like a onesie. With the onesies, I usually flip mine inside out. So I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to flip it inside out, because when I flip it inside out, then I can have the bulk of it hanging off the machine and just open it up here to stitch it, right? So it's almost like a onesie. So I'm going to do this again to show how I found my placement, because I put a pin over here. And I know y'all probably saying, this is too much. You found it already, right? Yes, I did. But I like to do it this way also, because I like to fold it like this and then I lay it on the hoop that way. And doing it this way, this help with putting a pin in here. When I fold it in half, it pretty much kind of let me know that I'm on point or not, as far as when I'm finding the center to get ready to go onto the hoop at that time, right? Okay, so I have it folded in half. There's a tag over there. I want to make sure the tag is going this way to help it lay a little flatter. So I'm going here. And anyone in YouTube land, if y'all want to learn how to do machine embroidery, hop over there and join us over on YouTube. There are other tutorials and other videos over there to help you if y'all are interested in it. So, okay, let's focus. So I'm just kind of laying it flat. I'm scooted up so y'all can see. And then I also put a pin on the outside here. And the reason why, this is going to help me lay it flat to go ahead and go onto the hoop. So I'll remove this one. I'll show you how I'm going to do it, what I'm thinking and why I did it that way. Yes, it's probably overdoing it, but it's also helping with making sure your placement is right, right? Okay, so now we're going to go back to our hoop. Slide this over some, and I want to go ahead and lightly mist this with the spray adhesive, the basting adhesive, to hold this in place because I'm going to be floating this, right? Okay, so let's hope that I have time. It doesn't disappear too fast because this is a liquid and it's supposed to dissolve. Let's see if I make it. Okay, so I found the placement here. So now I'm just going to take this and go straight onto, let me make sure this is straight here. 1 second here. Just need to make sure that's straight. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this here, my hoop. And remember, this is the outside where it's going to, the bulk of it's going to hang over this way, right? So I'm going to take this and go. Also, one other thing. So y'all remember when the grid was on here, right? The little marks here, the little circles, that shows where how far the machine is going to go down. And the reason why this is important because my design is 4 inches tall and 4 inches wide. You know, this is only 5 inches here. So I got maybe like an inch to kind of make sure that I'm getting this in the right place, if that makes sense. I don't have much to adjust. I just have that 1 inch left to be able to get it right. So also, let's do this here. I want my design to be 1 inch above this. I want the bottom of my design to come 1 inch above this. My design is about 4 inches. Oh, I said 4, y'all. I mean 4 inches. Okay, so it's 1 inch I want it to be above, and my design is 4 inches. So put the 4 here, and then 2 inches would be half, so that's the crosshair, right? So my goal is to put this pretty much as close to the middle of the crosshair of the hoop as I can. That's what I'm aiming for, but if I had to adjust, it's going to be fine because I still have about 1 inch to work with, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on here. So, and I'm just going straight onto this line. You remember I marked that to find the middle. Gonna just smooth it down. And now that I have it smooth on this side, I'm gonna remove this pin. That's why I put 2 pins, one on the inside and one on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this pin here because you don't want that to be underneath it when you start stitching. That would be a big problem. We don't want that, right? And it's not really that tacky, so I'm putting this a little bit more on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove this pin from the back, and I still have the one on the top. Okay, so let me move this stabilizer so I can rotate my hoop. Just want to be sure that everything is nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it so I can rotate it. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and go on the inside. I'm placing my hand in the inside, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smooth it out. All right, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it up so I can see a little bit more about what I'm doing. And that's pretty much that's in the middle, y'all. That's pretty much in the middle. That's the reason why I left the other pin, because now when I open it up, I pretty much see that I'm pretty much centered. It's dead on the top of that line at the bottom. So that helps me know that I'm on the right track. And I'm hoping that y'all are finding value in this, because I know I go the long way, but remember, I'm working to help beginners over here, but I love having my seasoned people over here too, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere, okay? Okay, so let's focus. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. So we're just smoothing. We're smoothing. And here, I know y'all can't really see. So again, that's why I was saying that this is almost like, I was thinking about like a onesie, because for me, I flip it inside out and then I lay it down. So now I want to check my placement again just to be sure that it's going to be in the same place. And you remember that dot I showed y'all underneath this, like where the grid is when it's on here? That shows how far the machine will go down. So let's see here. So you remember I said 1 inch from the bottom. And then there's a little dip there. So it might be, I'm going to say a little bit back here. So my crosshair, I was 1 inch from the bottom, but my design is 4 inches. So I'm going to go 4 inches from that where I marked that. And my crosshair, the design is 4 inches. So I'm going to mark my crosshair at 2. So I'm going to just place another pin right there for the time being until I get it onto the machine to, wait a minute, let me check that again, because that seemed a little low, but I think we'll be okay because we still had about 1 inch to work with. So about 1 inch here, and there's a little dip, so I'm going to say down here, 4 inches, and 2 is across. So it's a little low, so we're going to see, because I think if it's up a little higher, I still think it'll be okay, right? So I don't know, y'all can't see that, huh? So I'm just putting a pin here in the middle for the crosshair. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and smooth this out. But y'all really can't see that much. Let's see. And I'm going to use me some pins here. I'm going to go ahead. See, it's not completely straight there. No problem. We're just going to take our time. You don't want to pull it because you don't want to overstretch it. Overstretching will cause puckering, and we don't want puckering, right? All the hard work we put into it, we don't want puckering. Okay, so if y'all getting any value, y'all give me a number 3 in the chat, please. If y'all getting any value, I hope y'all getting value out there, especially my single needle folks. That's why I have to back up and do this project again, because the last time I did it on the multi-needle. So I'm using a single needle tonight. We're showing some love to the single needle machines. Okay, so I'm just trying to lay it flat there. Probably going to use just a tad bit more adhesive on here. Oh, goodness, it just got all on the hoop. It's all good. Okay, so use a little bit more adhesive. So I'm just smoothing and smoothing and smoothing. Don't pull because you don't want to overstretch. So now I'm going to go ahead and start going in with some pins. And also making sure that it's straight, right? That it's laying flat. Okay, so let's see here. 3s, that are 3s. Awesome, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all getting some value out there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use some pins around the side. And when you're doing this, be careful. You want to kind of use counter pressure, trying to get the pin in there. And this is just adding a little bit more security to it to hold it down, because it is not being hooped. I'm just floating it. Call me the float queen if you want to. Because I love to float things, y'all. It's just easier for me. So, but if you want to hoop it, that works. Do what works for you, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make sure it's smooth. Put pins here on the outside. Okay. Making sure it's smooth. And I do apologize, Facebook land. I cannot see any of y'all comments. So welcome in. I do apologize for not calling you out over there. But after I get this on the machine, I'm going to come over and speak to y'all. I do apologize. I just realized that your comments are not showing up over here on YouTube. And for anyone over there in Facebook land, just know that we are here every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, right? You just come out and do a simple project, beginner project, and watch me get through a project or make some mistakes and try to fix it and get through a project. We're just learning over here, right? Okay, so I got a pen there. I'm going to go over here. Put another pens over here. And again, this is just adding extra, not stability, but extra help to make sure that it doesn't roll up or make sure it's staying down while it's stitching. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Let me turn this back around here to be able to get in here and stick this down. All right. And again, using counter pressure. While watching your fingers and don't get stuck. And I'm just going to do this all the way around. I'm going to go on this side as well. Let's see here. I'm going to be moving around a lot. That's me working with my left hand over here, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to go here with the pen. Okay. And that's not all the way down, but it should be fine. I'm going to put another pen there because I didn't really want to put too much more of that adhesive on there. Okay, so I'll just put another pen over here to hold it. And your machine is not going to go all the way over there, so it's going to be fine, but just going to go ahead and put another pen. I didn't do a good job with that one. Smooth it and go back on over there. You probably can pin it this way. I'll be sure to check to be sure that it's not going to run over it. You know, thanks for hanging in there. Because I almost started to go ahead and hoop this before I came on, but to me, when I was a beginner, to me, this was the most important part, you know, showing how to hoop it, right? So thank y'all for your patience. Okay, so now we're going to continue to go around. And also this allows y'all to see things in real time, right? So up here, y'all might not be able to see much in there because if I can't pull this too much because I don't want to rip it off the hoop. So y'all might not be able to see me pin that part. I'm going to go ahead and go in and pin there. Okay, let's see here. I'll go here in the middle first. Just trying to hold it out the way here. There we go. Y'all be sure to come to the comments as soon as I get this onto the machine. Go ahead and maybe put about 2 more pins at the top there. Trying to do it where y'all can see it, but I don't know if I'm doing a good job at that part. So let's place a pin in that side there. And I'm going to go ahead and go with another pin on the side over here. A few more over here. And with this, you want to take your time because you don't want to get in a hurry and then end up sticking yourself, right? Also, you're using counter pressure, but also remembering that you have tear away. You don't want to end up poking through and tearing your stabilizer and then have to start again, right? Y'all, listen. I'm taking a little longer because I don't want to stick myself, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go with one more over here. And then I try to let I did what I asked y'all not to do. My Lord. Okay, so, and let's see, I'm going to see if y'all can see that. So I just kind of went around and put pins all around to hold this in place because, again, it's not hooped, right? So it's just adding a little bit more. No, I sprayed it with the adhesive, but still, you want to be sure to pin it. Okay, y'all. To the machine. I like saying that, y'all. Okay, let's go. All right, so, and I'll be sure to come back over there to the comments in just a moment. I want to go ahead and get this onto the machine because somebody chose a design that takes 30 minutes to stitch out. I don't know who did that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get it on the machine, and then I'm going to come back to the comments, y'all. And find my thumb drive. I thought I had it here at the machine. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here because I have it here because we don't have production over here. I have to run in the house if I don't have it to go and get it. But anyway, I think we got it. We good. Let's go. All right, guys. Y'all got to excuse me, y'all. Like I tell y'all, this is an outlet for me. And I really, really enjoy this. Even though today is Thursday, I still have to work tomorrow. And I don't know about y'all, but when I get to the end of the week, I'm like, is it Friday yet? Right? But I get so excited the closer I get to 5 o'clock when I'm clocking out on my regular job. And then I'm coming out here to hang out with y'all. So excuse me if I get too excited. Okay, so let's focus. So now I'm going to go ahead and take you out to the machine, y'all. So 1 second here. I'm going to move y'all around. Hey, y'all. Hey. So we're just doing this just to move the camera so we can get you to the machine here. All right, there we go. Let's see what we're looking like. Almost ready, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all be so patient with me over here. I love y'all for it too. Shucks. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the machine. All right, y'all. There we go. So let's focus. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go to the machine over here. And I don't know if I want y'all to see everything that's on my USB. I'm just kidding. It's just embroidery files on here. So I had to move that so I can get to the port, the USB port. It's not acting right now. Come on now. Well, I can see you. Okay, there we go. So, picking y'all around now. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and find my design. And let's see here. I hope I found the right one. Let's see. Yeah, I will be sure to come to the comments in just a moment. As soon as I get this on the machine, guys. And that's not the right one. So let's go out of that. Because I had to make some adjustments to the font that I'm using tonight, y'all. And as soon as I get this onto the machine, I want to let y'all know what that was because I made some adjustments because I know I wanted to have the font large. well, not really large, but I think I use like maybe a 2 or 3 inch font. But the font that I use is very curvy, I guess you can say. Um, so I kind of cut it off a little bit, and I don't know if I'll be able to show y'all that, but I'm gonna explain to y'all. Probably have to explain it when it comes off the machine. Yeah, but I'm trying to find a design, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry for taking so long here. I had to, when I made the adjustments, I did not delete the other one that I originally did. So that's why I'm trying to look through here. June 24th. Okay, now I'm getting worried, y'all. Look, talk among yourselves for just a moment here. Wait a second, which one did I? Y'all, I do apologize for the delay. Just one moment here. So I'm trying to find the right design. Because I had to change the design up because the one I originally did, it was just too large for the hoop. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Thank y'all for your patience. I hadn't been able to get to the, let's see here. Oh, there we go, y'all. All right. Like I know it was on here now. Come on now. Don't be showing out in front of company. Okay, so I will need to. So I have it pulled up, guys. Thank y'all for your patience. Y'all the real MVP over here. Thank y'all. So I have it pulled up. And if y'all remember, I wanted to go the bulk of it to hang off the machine, right? So with it hanging off the machine, I usually add me a little label here to show which way I need the name to go. I don't know if y'all can really see that. But it need to go this way. So I need to rotate my design to reflect that, right? To make sure that it's stitched the right way. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit rotate here. Okay, so that's the right way. And actually, I'm gonna back out of this. I'm gonna adjust my tension on here as well. Because with my machine, I don't know what deal is, but I have to adjust it sometimes. I don't encourage y'all to do this unless you've done it and made some testing before, but I don't just say go and do this. Okay, so we got it pulled up here. Thank y'all again. So let's see here. So now I'm going to go ahead and go onto the machine. Okay, let's see here. See if y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the machine. And this is what I was meaning that I want the bulk of it hanging. Let's see if I can back it all up. I want the bulk of it hanging off the machine like so, instead of the bulk of it being in the throat of the machine, because it won't have much room to move and it'll cause you to lose registration, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and go onto the machine here. And you want to be careful. You have to kind of hold some things down to make sure that you don't snatch it off the hoop. Okay. So we're going to go on to the machine, and I'm going to move this over to the side a tad bit to go ahead and hook it onto the notches or clamp it in over here. And just be patient with yourself, because remember, I'm using tearaway, so you don't want to put too much tension your on your product. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if y'all heard that noise. You want to put too much tension on it because you don't want to end up ripping your tearaway. But it's just that it don't take much to. There we go. I like to hear that click, because when you hear that click, that normally means that it's in there correctly, right? So I'm also going to go ahead and move this out the way. And this is why I was thinking about this as like a onesie. You would flip it inside out and just kind of move everything out the way. So pretty much I will have to sit here and babysit the machine tonight, because you don't want it to stitch on itself or anything like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and find my crosshair. So let's see here. And I don't know if y'all can see where crosshair is. It is somewhat off. I don't know if maybe it's an inch there, about an inch off. So I'm just going to use the arrows on the machine over here to just kind of move this to where it needs to go, so it's on top of the crosshair. Oh, hit the wrong thing there. Okay, there we go. So pretty much got it about where I wanted to go. See that there? So now I want to go around, take it. I'm going to use, and this is with the Embroider machine. I want to use this right here. If I can see that. I'm going to use this here. That's going to take it around. But instead of using this right here where it takes it all around at one time, I'm going to do it place by place. So it's in the middle now. I just want to go to the side over here. And the reason why I'm doing that, because that's telling me that I'm just trying to make sure my pins are out of the way. Those pins that I put to hold it down. So checking to make sure that I'm not going to stitch over pins. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to go ahead and take the machine all the way around. Okay. Okay, so that's a little close, but I think it's going to be okay. I'll just watch it closely. No problem. Go on down to the other side. And this way you got to be careful, because of this bulky area here. I'm going to be sure that it doesn't push it while it's stitching, because it can possibly cause you to lose registration as well. So you just want to just got to be patient with it. Okay, so we're looking good. Let me double check over here. It's good. It's out the way there. It's right here. You got to be careful with this because it's so bulky right here. It's bulky over here. It's right up against it. Well, actually, I was able to just kind of push the head back some more. Still got to hold this out the way. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So now I'm going to use water soluble topper on there, and I'm going to just take it off the hoop for just a second and place that on there. Thank y'all for your patience. Said this is going to be a simple one, but I'm looking at this, it's just a bit more involved, but this is just a little extra work you do when you're using a single needle machine, right? So if we were on the multi-needle, we'd already be on the machine. Let's see here. Very nice now. Come on here. There we go. So I just took it off the back of the machine. It's all good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the water soluble on the top of it. And that helps make sure that your stitches don't sink in because this does have a little texture to it, a little fluffiness to it. And this is a water soluble. All right, guys. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and put this on here. And actually, I'm gonna just use some of the same pins that were already on here. Just take them off and just put them back in the same place. Oh, also, don't forget about this here. Remember the crosshair? Since I've already found my placement on the machine, go ahead and take that back, take it out, because you don't want the machine to stitch over that. Okay, so just gonna put this on in here and just use some pins to hold it down. And I know sometimes people like to go ahead and put your water soluble on there first and then like check your placement. I have trust issues, y'all. I like to be able to check the placement first and then put it on there. Thank y'all so much for your patience too, guys. I'll be over there to the comments. It's taking a little longer to get set up. It's all good, though. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pin over here at the bottom. Take this one here. Take this one out. Just use the same one. Make sure that it's still straight under there. So I'm going to go ahead and put one in the top up here as well, because we don't want this to come loose and shift all around. I'm not going to take that pin out. And we're going to go with one more over here, and we're going to be ready to get stitching. And I'm going to take the long way around, but when you're getting ready to stitch, you want to just be sure that things are lined up, smooth out, and all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll get a good stitch out. Okay, so that's ready. So now I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I need to change this bobbin, honey, because listen, nothing on there. So let's go ahead and put another bobbin in, because that was gonna be another problem. All right, all right, all right. And just a reminder, when you're inserting your bobbin into your Brother P800, you want to, it looks like a P with the leg hanging off there. That's for perfect embroidery. Just a way to remember that. So go ahead and drop that on in there. Now, there we go. All right, gonna put the cover back on. And I'm gonna go ahead and thread the machine too before I put this on. And this is the color that we're using, Madeira. All right, all right. There we go. The tweezers here. I'm gonna pull it out of there. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go to the machine. Let's get on the machine, y'all. Y'all up a tad bit. There we go. All right. So with this, you want to hold it and go up underneath. Make sure your presser foot is up. Just gonna slide things up under there. Just be patient. Work it on up under there. I don't care what nobody say. The single needle, folks, that's when you really learn how to be an OG machine embroiderer, because you think outside the box. It causes you to think outside the box to get things done, right? And if y'all have a single needle, I'm pretty sure y'all can relate. Okay, so go ahead and move the bulk of this out the way. And there is a tag hanging on this too. You want to be sure the tag is out the way. The head, the bulk of that is out the way. And I'm surprised that these didn't have a zipper on the back of them, because Embroider Buddy, there are made these type of products specifically for people who machine embroider. So I was a little surprised that it didn't have a zipper on it. But hey, we're gonna make it do what it do, right? All righty. Let's go ahead and get on the machine. Everything's locked in place. I'm gonna go ahead and go to OK. And I said I was going to read the comments, y'all, but I know I have to babysit this here. And with this, you want to make sure your hands are not in the way, guys. Probably could have used something to hold this out the way. But I think it's going to be fine since I'm sitting right here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the middle here. Get myself in position so I can be sure that nothing's getting in the path of stitching here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. And again, this stitch out is, it's a long stitch out. It's only 9,481 stitches, but because we're doing on a single needle, it's a 30-minute stitch out, y'all. 29 minutes, but it's more like 30 to me. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna go ahead and clip that out the way. And I did not combine these colors because I like the single needle. I'm okay with just stitching one letter at a time. That way you don't have that that jump stitch in there. So because it'll cut between each letter as far as this machine goes. All right, y'all. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm over here sweating and everything. Shuck. Keeping my hand on this thing here. Listen. I'm not trying to have no trouble over here. And this is pretty much how you do it when you're doing a onesie. You're pretty much holding it out the way. I'm scared to even look at the comments. I don't want this to be a problem here. And I want to say this is Hannah Font by Stitchtopia. I did link it in the description box as well. 1 second here. Okay, y'all, I do apologize for not being able to catch the comments, y'all. Okay, so let's get started here. Let's get back started. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to step away to read the comments. Let's see here. Just trying to readjust here. Just trying to readjust, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm just really nervous right now. Really. I don't have any clamps. Just because I'm a little worried that those clamps will flip back over there, but I'm pretty sure it's a way to hold it. But we're here, so let's go. Yeah, if y'all get any value over here, remember to give it a thumbs up, please, and thank you. And if you're over there in Facebook land, be sure to like the video, like the live broadcast. Wait a minute. I see Miss Eartha saying something. Sorry, y'all. Just shook y'all up there. Miss Eartha said I can take the stuffing out. I'm checking Miss Eartha. See here. Trying to see if I can flip it out so it's off there. Pretty sure maybe I could have flipped it. You know what? Thank you, Miss Earth. Let me see. The stuffing itself won't come out because I have seen some of their products where it'll what you call it, unzip and take it out to stitch it. But this right here, unless it's something I'm doing wrong here, because this is the second time I stitched on one of these. Yeah. But thank you, Miss Eartha. That I did work the head of it back a little further. I was able to pull it out. Let's see if I can let y'all see that. I was able to pull it out the end there a little bit more. Thank you, Miss Eartha. That's why I need y'all. Thank you. Yes, so that gives me a little bit more arm room there, y'all. Because at first it was right up against there. Thank you, Miss Eartha. You all right, Miss Eartha? Okay, let's start back up. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not saying nothing. I'm trying to focus. Trying to make sure we don't get a mess over here. Yes, indeed. And read a comment or so here to catch up here. Um, hey, Auntie. She's that's my auntie, y'all, Beverly A. Van. She said, "Hello, my beautiful niece." Thank you, Auntie. I get it from my auntie. Welcome in. Hello, Sean. She said, good evening, Miss Latasha and Chad. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, y'all. Y'all heard what Sean said. Thank you, Sean. Let's see here. And Miss Jennifer is saying a quick hello to all. Hello, hello to you, and welcome in. And ATL is saying, take your time. That's how we learn. I'm crocheting and watching you. Awesome, AT. Thank you. Thank you for that, too. Okay. Hello, and welcome in. Um, Please forgive me. I'm not really sure what the comment is saying, but I'm assuming it's welcome. Welcome into you. We're so very glad to have you. And Miss Jennifer, Miss Chris is talking to Miss Jennifer. Okay, here, let's see. And Miss Chris said, I'm not going anywhere. Wait a minute now. Woo. My goodness. I'm not going anywhere. I'm telling Jennifer to go to sleep. She has to get up very early for work. I'm hanging in for the duration. Thank you, Miss Chris. Welcome in to you. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Miss Chris is saying, tip, roll the fabric back and use safety pins on the top of the hoop through the bottom of the fabric to keep extra fabric from possibly falling. This one. That's a great tip, Miss Chris. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it was a way to kind of hold it out the way. I didn't think that far tonight. I'm trying to get started, but thank you. I don't have any safety pins in front of me here. I'll remember that because that's a great tip to pin everything out the way. Because I know I need to hold it, but I'm nervous because I don't want this thing to get my hand. I've never been stuck with a needle before, but listen, I've been it bumped my hand one time, and that was enough for me. It's truly a power tool. It's looking good, girl. And y'all, I'm not putting pressure on the hoop because you don't want to hold it down because that'll cause the loss of registration too. But I'm just kind of lightly holding things out the way, but still letting the hoop or the arm move freely, right? Wait a minute, let's stop this for a second. Just moving that back. Okay. Now this letter by itself is 15 minutes. It's a beautiful font though. And I actually deleted some stitches off of it, so it would have been longer than that. But I deleted some stitches for it to fit inside the hoop. Okay, let me see if I can catch a few of the comments here. And Miss Chris is saying mainly the four corners. I'm pretty sure you're talking about with the safety pins. Thank you, Miss Chris. Okay, let's see here. And Miss Eartha is saying, okay, thank you, Miss Eartha. Thank you. And Miss Chris said, if you pin it to the stabilizer, it prevents it from falling back. Well, I'll say, Miss Chris, thank you. That makes so much sense. Thank you. I'm gonna have to remember that the next time. That makes so much sense to do that because that's the other thing I was worried about when you pin it and just bunch it up, it still will fall back on top of the hoop. But that makes so much sense, Miss Chris. Thank you for that. You rock. Thank you, thank you. So let me glance over here to Facebook land over here. Because I do apologize for not reading y'all comments over here. And Miss Phyllis is saying, Natasha, love the thread selection. What color is it? Thank you, Miss Phyllis. It's actually Madeira. The thread color number, let's see if I can see it up here, is 1773. Madeira 1773. And actually that came in a, let me see before I say it because I don't want to get the wrong information. So 1773, if you're still watching, Miss Phyllis. Let's see here, 1773. Yes, okay. So for the thread, Miss Phyllis, if you're still watching, I ordered this case, and it's a Madeira case here. And it's actually shades of skin tone. That was one of the colors that came inside of this kit. And these are the other colors that came in the kit. I'm still trying to wash the machine, y'all. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, wrong way. One second. Let me readjust here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, holler at me if it look like that's going to flip over now. Okay, so I've got a second or so here. Okay, so these are what the colors look like, y'all. And this is, again, this is Madeira. These are what the colors look like. And I'm trying to hold it this way so they don't tip out of there. But again, this is what it looks like. Shades of skin tone. Skin tones. And it's poly neon number 40. I think that's 40 weight maybe. For this poly neon. Thank you, Miss Phyllis. That was a great question. Let me see which way this is going to go before I go back to the comment. Before I go back to the comments here. I love this font, y'all. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. I love this font. Okay. So let me see if I can find some safety pins real quick because I'm going to try to see if I can pin this. That way y'all know what Miss Chris is talking about. Okay, so I do have some pins here. So let me see if I can do it. Thank you, Miss Chris. So y'all, here's another teachable moment right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the machine, and it's only because I'm gonna attempt to pin it down like Miss Chris was recommending and see if that's gonna work for us. All righty, so move the machine back out the way. And we're gonna go here. Okay. I have some safety pins, and I'm hoping that I have enough where I can, because sometimes it'll pull over for one side and all that, and it's not enough room to do it. But it looks like we might be okay because the other letters are gonna go right in here. So let's try that. Let's see. These are sharp enough to go through here. These are the quilting pins. I think is what they are. They kind of curve. And again, be careful because this is tearaway. I'm nervous, y'all, because I don't want this to stick me. Try that again because I don't want it to stick me. That's probably why I'm so nervous. I already stuck myself one time tonight. Sure. Here we go. Let's see here. Open up the camera so I can get a better grip on it. Now, this is the main reason why, say, the single needles, people that own single needles, you really be the OG of embroidery when you learn how to maneuver and do things like this, you know. Sometimes you got to find a workaround to get projects completed. Let's open that up some. Y'all taking notes, y'all, or this is helpful for y'all. And I don't know if this would work on a onesie though. That's one thing because, well, at least for the onesies I do, I usually do 3 to 6 month onesies, and you usually don't have. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I'll have to try it before I say no. I just got to be more careful. That's where the learning begins, y'all. Okay, so I'm sure this will be okay, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pin it just to because all the letters are going to go up here now. It's not going to come down this far. So take this name off of here now too, because I don't need this anymore. I have to take that off, but it's all good. It wasn't in the way. Miss Chris, come to the front of the room. You're the real MVP. Thank you, Miss Chris. And anybody else in here that be coming in with tips, y'all. That's what we're here for. We over here to learn and to help each other, right? You heard the way I call your name, Miss Chris? Miss Chris, get here. I always pick on Miss Chris. You always pick on me. I appreciate you, though. You always have some really good tips, and I appreciate you. I'm going to move this to the side so I can grip it better. Okay. It's a great tip, Miss Chris. And also, while I'm at it, and I hope y'all have time. I didn't realize how long we've been on here. So, too late to try to pull his head out some more. There we go. So it does come out the way a little bit more. So that's good. So give it a little bit more room. Thank you, Miss Chris. This is a great tip. Now the only thing, the name is the rest of it's gonna go in here, but I just have to make sure that when it gets over here, it does not run too far over onto the blankie, right? Okay. All right, so let's get back on the machine. Thank you, Miss Chris. That was a great tip. And y'all, just to show y'all what she was saying, because a lot of times we focus on just folding the fabric down. She said to fold the fabric down and use some safety pins. My pinning is probably not the best, but I think it's going to work. Right? So that's what she was saying to do. Use some safety pins to hold it out the way. And that is perfect, right? Especially after getting that large L out the way, because I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. I know it was a very large L. So this is great, y'all. Thank you, Miss Chris. You're the real MVP. All of y'all, when you give me good tips and you come over here and hang out. All righty, so to the machine. Let me look at this tension too before I go back on the machine. Be careful. What that noise is, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see. I just want to glance at my tension. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and go back on the machine. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's focus. Let's get this thing back on here. Let's go. Thank y'all for your patience tonight, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, that thing must not like my singing. It's making noise. I don't know if y'all can hear the feedback over there. Okay, there we go. I like to hear that click because we know we're on there properly. All right. And we're back. Okay, let's focus. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the presser foot down and let's go. All righty, let's see here. Oh, thank you, Miss Chris. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. All right. So you still need to still watch it while I'm sitting here. All right. Thank you, Miss Chris. You're the real MVP. Like, really, really. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm going to go over here back to Facebook real quick because I've really been neglecting them over here. I was just trying to check it out to see. I hope I didn't miss any comments here. Let's see. And Miss Phyllis is saying, I find the curved safety pins work well. Yes, Miss Phyllis, thank you so much for that. Because that's actually what I was using. I was using the curved pins. I guess they're like a quilting pin or something. But this is what it looks like. It has like a curve, and then it doesn't have that little thing in the, you know, that you have a little circular part there. So yes, that's what I was using. Kind of hold it where I can see it. And yes, I think those are like quilting pins. If I'm using the wrong term, y'all, somebody who know for sure, say it for me in the comments. Okay, so let's go back over to Facebook here. And Miss Phyllis is saying nice colors ordered on Amazon. Awesome, awesome. I think I ordered this from All Stitch, Miss Phyllis, when I ordered it. Thank you so much over here, Facebook, y'all. Thank you, thank you. And let's see here. Let's get back over to YouTube. Because I don't see my comments coming all up together. So I'm trying to go back and forth, y'all. So no problem, no problem. Let's see here. All right, y'all. It's like it's sweating night tonight, y'all. Listen. But I'm here for it. Let's see here. And Miss Chris is saying, pin to the excess stabilizer on the outside corner. Okay, I'll remember that the next time, Miss Phyllis, because yes, I do see what you're saying. I think we're going to be good tonight. So let's see here. And now my mouse is acting up, honey. Y'all, thank y'all. I hope y'all are finding value in this. If you guys are, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, y'all. All right, so let's see here. And tonight we are embroidering a Embroider Buddy Giraffe Blankey is what we're doing. Okay. And Miss Amber is saying, how do you know the actual embroidery feel of Hoop C? Hoop C. All right, looks like Miss Chris is answering you. Thank you, Miss Chris. You're awesome. Thank you for answering that, Miss Chris. Okay, and Miss Amber saying thank you. Awesome, awesome. And if it's 5x7, so she's saying if it's 5x7, it's going 4.88 by 6x88. Thank you, Miss Chris. That's awesome that you answered that. All right, y'all. And I always like to just lift the presser foot and just kind of lift that piece of thread out of there. Don't ask me why. I think because it's easier for me to cut it if needed when it's out on another level. If it doesn't stitch over itself. Yeah, I love this font, y'all. I love this font. And 3.94 by 3.94 if it's 4x4. Awesome. And so Sweet Academy said, hey, Alexis, welcome in. Welcome. And Miss Chris is saying it makes her think she have to stand in the corner facing the blackboard. Sometimes you do, Miss Chris. I'm just speaking with you. I was calling you to the front. Sometimes I gotta call you to the front. Thank you. You just make me laugh so much over here. I really appreciate when I see you pop up in here. All of y'all actually, to come and hang out with little old me. Okay, so Miss Veronica is saying she's running late working on orders. Hey, welcome in. You're right on time, Miss Veronica. Thank you for coming in. And Alexis is saying, beautiful. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. It's So Sweet Academy. Alexis is saying, beautiful. Thank you. Awesome, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me glance over here. Facebook. Thank you. I know y'all probably don't like my singing, right? I just get excited, y'all. Super excited. Got enough to make you sad, but I'm not laughing. Get you, have a good time, right? All right, so I think I'm caught up with that. Awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging in, guys. So again, this design was 29 minutes according to the machine. I know it took us longer than that because we kind of stopped here and there. Got one more letter after this. So maybe about 10 minutes, I think, roughly. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. We're getting there. Why is it sounding like that? Okay, probably because it's going over the other stitches there. Let me see if I can pull up. Alrighty, y'all. Do y'all have any questions out there? Yeah, what are y'all working on? What are y'all working on this week and next week coming up? All right, y'all. We're getting there, y'all. We got one more letter. One more. Let's see here. Let's see how far out this goes. I think that's probably the outer part of it where it's gonna go. Yeah, so we well out the way. Miss Chris, thank you so much. This was really a great tip to use those safety pins to um, tack it down or hold it down. That was a great tip. All right, let me cut this little bitty piece here from where it started stitching. Uh-oh, shaking out up. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, y'all. And Miss Veronica is saying, I like the font and the color. Pretty much. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. And let's see here. And Miss Chris is saying, I just finished all the embroidery on the snowman tree skirt. Now ready to lay it out and start putting pieces together. Oh my goodness, Miss Chris, I've seen the ones that you posted in the group. That is beautiful. And also, let me tell you, when you posted that, now I want to do a quilt. Designed by Juju. She has a Christmas, not a Christmas. She had two baby quilts that she just recently released, and I'm like, I want to try it, but I don't know because I'm not a seamstress. I don't really sew. I do more embroidery than I do sewing. But seeing that what you posted, Miss Chris, was absolutely beautiful. Made me want to try my hand at one of her designs. Oh man, it's beautiful. You're doing a great job. I cannot wait to see what it finished, the finished product. Okay, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse or not. Let's see here. I just wanted to show y'all the font that I've used. Can y'all see the L on there on my screen on this font? I just wanted to show y'all the difference in the one that's here on the hoop. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. Okay, so looking at the L, you see here on this L how it has the swoop at the bottom and then that tail at the bottom. I hope y'all can see that. Give me a number 5 if y'all see my screen where I'm sharing the font. Let me see if I can make it larger. Let's see here. 5. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. Okay, so looking at this font over here, the L, I got rid of this bottom part. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse or not, but you see where the tail of it goes over to the right and then it curves at the top and then comes below it. Now looking at, oh y'all, the machine just stopped. So, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and stop sharing over here on Facebook, y'all. All right. Good night, Facebook over there. Good night, everyone. Y'all coming? Well, coming. Well, I'm not gonna do that because Miss Phyllis is still over there. Sorry, y'all. Because I. Okay, so let's focus. No, I'm gonna go ahead and end it because I don't know if Facebook ready for how excited I get. So I'm gonna go ahead and end on Facebook just a moment, y'all. Let's see here. Trying to see if I can end it over there. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't know. I hope they don't, because y'all know how excited I get over here, right? But anyway, so let's go and take this off the machine. Slide this phone off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. I love it. Love it. Okay, let's focus. 1 second. So I'm gonna move this so I can bring y'all back over so I can take it off the hoop. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look how beautiful that is. And I'm gonna go back to the font too. What I wanted y'all to know about the font. Yes, y'all, I love it. Okay, so let's remove this here. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna move y'all over here. Now I love the way it came out. Look how pretty. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Get this out the way. Let me reposition over here, guys. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the hoop. Oh my goodness, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Let me take this off of here. Oh my goodness. Just a moment, guys. Okay, I don't want to end up closing things out, but I was trying to get off of Facebook over here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my gosh. I love it. OMG. Okay, so let's focus. Let's focus, right? So excited. I don't know which way I need to be. Let's see here. And I don't think this is focusing right. So 1 second here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness, y'all. I love it. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what I was saying about the font, I deleted though. Y'all remember that little tail that was hanging underneath this here? I removed it so it can fit inside the 5x5, the 5x7 hoop. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it feels like Christmas. This is not even for me. And actually, I know y'all know my dog name is Luna, right? And I made a toy last week. This is not for her. This is actually for a baby girl. One of my friends, this is for one of her friends, right? So this is for a little baby girl. OMG. Oh my goodness. I love this font, y'all. Jeez Louise. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Jeez, look at that. Okay, so let's focus, Tasha. Let's focus. So now I'm just trying to go ahead and remove all the pins, y'all, so I can get this off the hoop. And I actually probably can do that without. Yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do first, y'all. Oh my goodness. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Okay, let's focus. Let's go ahead and get the pins off of here because listen, I don't want to get stuck. I got stuck enough times now. So there was some underneath the water soluble and some on top. So that's why you see me flipping that back and forth. OMG, isn't that cute, guys? OMG. Oh my goodness. And I love this, the color of this. My goodness. Y'all got to excuse my excitement. I love embroidery so much. And we just see things come to life, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that off. And I did miss another comment too. Let me go back and grab that comment. So I think Miss Chris had said something else up here. And she said she just finished. Oh, okay. I thought I see. Oh, hey, Pretty House Covington. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're on time. Thank you for popping in here. Good to see you. And let's see here. And Miss Chris is saying I can help you if you want to try the baby quilt. Oh my goodness, Miss Chris. It's a beautiful quilt that Designs by Juju just recently released. And y'all, this is what the tension is looking like. I did adjust it some too, but I don't encourage y'all to mess with your tension. I just kind of did it because maybe I look ahead, I guess, I'm not sure. But I just kind of messed with it a little bit because I feel like it was and it's still, I don't still the proportion of it still can probably do some more tweaking, but I'm just cutting those little long threads there. Okay, so let's go to, oh my goodness, y'all, I love this. If y'all are not using fonts by Designs by Juju and Stitchtopia, what are you doing? I love their fonts, y'all. Most of the time, most of the fonts that you get from them, and all the time, oh, OMG, look what I did, y'all. Look at that, I stitched over it. But it's, I believe it's gonna be okay. I'll just kind of cut it from underneath there. And look, it's stitched over and it's the hoop is stuck in there. Well, I'll say it's gonna be all right though, because where it is, it's not gonna mess with the integrity of this here. So it's gonna be okay. It's just that the what you call it, no-show mesh, right? So it's all good. We're gonna just cut it off. Thank goodness, because honeys, look, it could have been worse. I'm just gonna cut it here so I can take a closer look at it and cut it out of there. So that's why I was saying earlier that the people who had a single needles, y'all were the real MVPs. That's where you really learn how to do things. Had this been on a multi-needle, you know, you just make sure that it clears your arm. But with the single needle, you have to be sure that it's nothing under the hoop and nothing it's going to stitch over on the top of the hoop and things like that. There's so much more you have to look out for, right? So no problem. So this is what it's looking like. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out of there. Thank goodness it wasn't worse than that, because listen, this is not for me. This is for someone else, you know. Thank goodness. Okay. So and this is what I was talking about with the tearaway. I'll use a tearaway away from the product to give it a little bit more stability, right? And then I put the no-show poly mesh right up against it. So just kind of tear it on away. That's the reason why it needs to be further away from your product, because you don't want this to be the other way and the tearaway is up under your poly mesh. That would not be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and okay, I'll do that later. I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't like the way that's doing that. It's kind of roughing it up a little bit there. So we're not, I'm gonna do that off camera. I don't want to pull that. Hopefully I can let it sit or something and hopefully it'll loosen up over the next day or so. So usually you'll just go ahead and cut around that, right? But OMG, y'all. Are y'all ready? OMG. Let's go. Y'all know how excited I get. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. Y'all ready? Oh my goodness, y'all. I still have some of the water soluble in there. Put some emojis in there, y'all. Let me know if y'all ready. Put some emojis in there. In the comments, put some emojis in there. Just pulling the rest of this water soluble off the top. Come on, y'all. Give me some emojis. Look how precious. Yeah, Alexa saying, I love it. Ain't to be able to say she want one. I got this from somebody else that had me to stitch it for her. Probably can find where we can order one. And Miss Alexis is saying, perfect. Miss Earth is saying, that is so beautiful. Pretty Eyes Covington is saying, nice. And Miss Chris is saying, it looks fantastic. Y'all give me some more emojis. Come on, y'all. Come on so I can show y'all. And then that will be a check the placement and all that good stuff. Look how precious. OMG, y'all. So pretty. Y'all look. Look how precious. Isn't that precious? I love it. Let me look at the placement here. I think it could have been over some more here. Let's see. It's over to the, I could have moved this over some more. Oh, see, look. I could have moved it. Well, is that straight there? No. Could have been over some more. Let's see here. Look how cute. OMG. Look how cute, y'all. I love this font. Trying to see if I can. I'm struggling with the camera here. Look how precious. Oh my goodness. Love it. Let's see here. Let me lay this down. Look at this here. So yes. So looking at this, y'all, I could have moved this over some more because this is the middle and look how far it's over. Can y'all see that? I should have moved it more over this way. It's no problem because guess what? We can always go and place a little something on the side to make it balance, right? So that's what I'll be doing. So that's what I'll do because to me, I think it's a little over to one side than the other. I don't know if I'm holding it in. Well, let's see here. I don't know. I'll have to look at it closer when I get off by laying it flat. But I don't know if I was just with my excitement holding it wrong because the line is a little further over. So what does that look like, y'all? Does that look straight to y'all? Or is it over a little bit? Because I could also just go, if it's too far over, I can go and put a little something right here. Well, over here, just to kind of balance it. Look how cute, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I really had no intentions of being this long because it should have been an easy project. But using a single needle, sometimes it requires a little bit more techniques, to try to get things done. But yeah, y'all, I think it came out so cute. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, guys. Miss Chris was giving us some emojis. Thank you, Miss Chris. And Pretty Eyes Covered in Sand, you're too funny. Thank you. I hope that's a good thing. Yeah, I just get so tickled, just watching this machine go and just seeing the end product, y'all. Just really, and Miss Veronica, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Alexis. And Alexis saying it looks great there. Thank you. Miss Veronica saying it's too cute. And Alexis saying she loves the placement. And Quilt Squirrel is saying, I think it looks perfect. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Capricia is saying it's super cute. Thank you. Awesome, y'all. I thank y'all so much, y'all, showing up over here, y'all, to hang out with me to do what I love. And that's embroidery, but y'all, thank y'all so much. I think this is so cute. And just to go back to the other one that I did. So this is what we did tonight. And we did it on a single needle. Let me show you the other one that I did last week. Not last week, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Let me step away just a moment. And this is what I'm going to be doing. Whoop, getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Come back. Okay, so this is the one we did last week, guys. And this is the same font. Isn't that font beautiful? OMG. let me show you the texture of the font. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now there's some water soluble right there. I just need to pull that off. But look at the font, guys. That is beautiful, right? And this is the other one that we did. And I did this one on the multi-needle. And I just came back and did this one on a single needle because same product, pretty much almost the same placement and everything. But on the multi-needle, you would do things one way, and then on a single needle, have to do it a different way. So that's why I went back and did that. And y'all look, so this is something else I'm going to be doing. This is my second time doing a quilt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this one here. This is also for Luna, baby girl. So her mom wanted a quilt for her. So I'll be doing this because I'll be shipping both of these together, y'all. They're going to Arizona. Okay, y'all, I love it. So I'll be doing this for Luna as well. So I'm super excited about that. I love the way these quilts stitch out. This is going to be my second time doing one. And also the other thing I need to do, we did an apron a few weeks ago as well. So I have another one of those sets to do, an apron set with the 2 towels as well. So that's what I'll be working on this weekend, try to get that done and out the door. So y'all, this has been great, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that come out here week after week with me and my shenanigans. I love it over here, though, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and especially the way y'all show love to each other in the comments with helping each other out and everything. I really appreciate that. So if that'll be all, y'all, we're going to go ahead and shut it down, y'all. So, shaking y'all up here. Stay focused here. All right. So, but anyway, y'all, if y'all found value in tonight, y'all, please, please, please remember to give it a thumbs up over here on YouTube. And if you're still watching over there in Facebook land, y'all, please give it a like and share it out if there's anyone else that y'all think will benefit from this type of live. So that's it for tonight, guys. I'll see y'all next week on Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Time. And y'all have a great weekend. Capricia saying super cute. Auntie Bella saying so talented. Thank you, Auntie. I love you. I love all of y'all. Y'all. Thank y'all so much. But y'all, and another thing, if nobody has told you that you're awesome, I'm telling you, each and every one of you are awesome. And keep it up. And we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great weekend. And have enjoy your friends and family. And that's it, y'all. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all next week on Thursday at 7 o'clock Central Time. Good night, everybody. All right, y'all.